Australians, let us all rejoice, for we are young and free. We've golden toil and wealth for toil. Our home is girthed by sea, and land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia's fair. In joyful strains, then let us sing, advance Australia's fair.
The majestic beauty of our land, its frailty so exposed, crops threatened by floods and droughts the likes we've never seen. The beauty of our coastal plains, our coral reefs' diversity, affected by this new and terrible reality.
The imperceptible creeping rise of water levels, the higher tides and storm surges with their urges to wash away all signs of man, the randomness of our weather patterns, take no pity on our damaged lands, our bedraggled homes pummeled by downpours and blight, our lawns creeping, eking out watery vapours as they fight. So do we shrug our shoulders and continue on our way? Do we have the power and wherewithal to stay? Are we delegating our responsibility, believing that a higher power will be our salvation, that there is no need for consternation, that the Lord in His revelations will save us from our flaws? But just in case, can we not in our busy lives simply take a minute to take stock of this new reality? Do we not feel some foreboding? If we strain our eyes, do we not see the shadows lurking? How do we tear away a frozen generation, one weaned on the teat that is our fixation, a Facebook generation that will pout, take a pick and share the devotion, hungry counting the adulation, and the commitment so light it ends with a like? Or how do we shift their gaze to the fore to help them realize that the world's fuse has been lit, that this may lead to a moment that will allow the world to eject us while we are still in our infancy? Can we use technology effectively to connect emotionally, to tear the bleary-eyed from the stupor with tools to hook them, not with far-fetched fantasy, but to show them the effects of climate change now to their hometowns, community and family? With attention hooked, can we take the protagonist on his life journey? Can we show them the bigger picture, the impact to their family, community and economy? Can we show them how the lack of environmental policy, not asking the hard questions, Gaia's wicked problems to be solved? Can we put data in their hands to make informed decisions for our land? Can we disintermediate the flow of information not controlled by faceless men, those who want to hide some worst cases and those who seek to alarm off only worst cases, allow people to understand and take their own journey, allow them to tell their own story? Armed with data, armed with knowledge, insight and a sense of urgency, with conviction to follow it to its ends, to be willing to make sacrifices on the way, a way that should have started earlier, but it is not too late. A road that will require some radical changes. To run, we must first walk. To walk, we must first crawl. To crawl, we must first know why. Why? To rejoice, to be free, will require we toil. Nature's gifts are waiting through our strains. We will rebuild our lucky country. We will advance Australia fair.